champions of the American League Central Division.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track.
First pitch moments away from Oakland. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Nighttime skies falling over the Oakland Hills and the O.Co Coliseum. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is gonna be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
Matt Carpenter will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight, 55 degrees here at first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
We're going to give you a nice look at this shift from up above. You'll see where the nearest fielder is. He's in another zip code. So if you can hit this ball to the left side, it's a flat-out gimme base hit. So that's all he was trying to do.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. He waits. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Derek Fink will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Oscar Jimenez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second. He'll try for third. And now third base coach Mike Gallego's going to windmill him on home. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. Swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Corey Hunter leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Brandon Phillips will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. Now the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Castillo is underneath this one. And that's out number 2.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Luke Ramey will start things off in the bottom of the second. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Devin Mesoraco will step in now. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on Show Track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ichiro Suzuki will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently it's 6 games entering play. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Puig is there to take it as they're able to set down Ichiro on just 1 pitch. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Jimenez is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees. Billy Hamilton will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Swing and a shot toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Yunel Escobar will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Jordany Valdespin will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Derek Fink will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, and that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit.
Oh, what's the best way to beat a knuckleballer? Well, let him throw you something else to start off the at-bat and then sit on that pitch instead. And that worked out beautifully right there.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And it runs up the arm of Rollins. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Yasiel Puig will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Comes set, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Too high, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for route number 3, so the inning will come to an end. A's strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. First pitch here is reached for and hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 gone in the inning now as that brings in the dangerous David Ortiz. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Yan Gomes will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
The pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 1-0. Albert Pujols will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Rusney Castillo will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. comes set, now the pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole, a throw to the plate, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Yunel Escobar will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hunter is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Jordani Valdespin will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. Corey Hunter will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Nick Markakis will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Man, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
And the pitch. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Derek Fink is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And this is taken out there by Rollins for the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Standing in now, Oscar Jimenez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this is taken in for the second out. Yasiel Puig will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now a hard liner toward short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The amazing thing is that he's still yet to strike a guy out so far. But
when you've got good movement on your off-speed stuff, you don't have to strike guys out to be successful.
Billy Hamilton will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Albert Pujols will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the sixth. Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Luke Ramey will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Phillips takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Devin Mesoraco will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Settling under it is Markakis, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're up 2-0. Matt Carpenter will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Jimenez is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Yan Gomes will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a reach there by Escobar, but it's by him, a base hit. Corey Hunter will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, now a ball headed for the alley in right center, and on the first pitch of the at-bat, it's going to find that alley for extra bases.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Will Smith will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Breaking ball blocked by Mesoraco. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. From the belt, the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 2-0. Rusney Castillo will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. In there, strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first out of the inning. Yunel Escobar will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Jordany Valdespin will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nick Markakis will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw sails right over the head of Pujols. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. And he pulls it to deep right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Billy Hamilton will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. Matt Carpenter will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Might have an idea something's up here. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And he has come through. Extra bases. And that's going to tie this ball game. And he will score as well. A huge job to come through there, and this ball game is tied here late. Ken Giles will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. David Ortiz will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First offering on the way. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Derek Fink will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball headed towards the hole. And Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out. Oscar Jimenez will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now a ball hit on the ground for Rollins at short. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. Yasiel Puig will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single. Albert Pujols will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a shot towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Yan Gomes will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
First pitch coming. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Brandon Phillips will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains 2-2. Luke Ramey is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Ortiz is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. Devin Mesoraco will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now here it comes. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Rusney Castillo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nick Markakis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. First pitch on the way. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Castillo is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick start to extra frames. 1 pitch and 1 out. Ichiro Suzuki will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First pitch to him. Now this is back up the middle, and it'll get into center field. And a chance now with the go-ahead run at first and one away. Jimmy Rollins will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And Ichiro's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's high at the bag, and that's not going to be in time, so the go-ahead run moves into scoring position now on the stolen base. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And it's a perfect bunt as they can't even get to the ball.
Wow. This is a great example of what not to do when a guy's trying to give himself up. I don't know if he heard someone yelling for third or what, but they wind up not getting an out here at all. This is a big letdown defensively.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. And a barehanded pickup, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Matt Carpenter will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. Here's the first pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Jimenez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yunel Escobar will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The pitch. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
A new pitcher coming on. It's the Dominican-born right-hander Joel Peralta. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. 1-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Derek Fink will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. David Ortiz will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. And here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Yan Gomes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Now here's the first pitch. Corey Hunter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a ball lined towards center field, and Torrey has himself a base hit. Brandon Phillips will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch, and this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, that might just be the at-bat of the ball game right there. You're on the road. It's a tie game. You're in extras already. Facing this tough reliever, and he delivers in a big way as this is going to plate the go-ahead run.
James Russell will come in and pitch now. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Rockies are out in front, 3-2. Oscar Jimenez will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Oscar Jimenez will step in now with his guys down to run here in extra innings. And gentlemen, I think we've been here before.
Yeah, they were able to overcome a deficit once before. Now, can they get lightning to strike twice?
Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now the first pitch. Yasiel Puig is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Here's the pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal. Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Albert Pujols will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe it took them a couple more innings than they had hoped, but a win's a win, and they get a good one here on the road in 11 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
One error. They left 7 men on base.
Pointed right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Inside the